cigarette forever. There's a lot of energy coming out of this. So if you apply that to the type of evidence that you're trying to capture on your cameras, now, the camera with the illuminators isn't catching that, and it's enough to light a piece of wood on fire to throw that massive beam that you can see on the other cameras across the room. Yet if you were using a night shot camera or you're using something with limit, you'd never see it. And a lot of the things that we're trying to pick up are much more subtle than something that's going to catch a piece of wood on fire or something in flames. Now, what do you see